was stunning.
The difference between these teams so far: Luis Suarez against Luuk de Jong, the finishing. Luuk de Jong has had 3 good chances, not put any of them away. Luis Suarez has had 1 chance, much harder than any of Luuk de Jong's, and he finished it like that. That is what quality gives you. It can override a collective deficiency. Barca not playing well, being second best, but because they've got that incredible talent up front, with above all Messi but also Suarez, they can mask it. They can mask their collective deficiencies at times, and Suarez just did that brilliantly.
Well, they've masked it brilliantly so far. Luuk de Jong could have a hat-trick. Instead, it's Luis Suarez on the score sheet, and he scored first last weekend away at Getafe.
If Luis Suarez was wearing a white shirt tonight, Sevilla would be 2 up by now. And you know, the way they've played the game, it's going to be so frustrating for them. Sevilla have had frustrating for Sevilla. It's a good mental test for them now that they've been playing well, they've been the better team, and now they're trailing, so they've got to respond. They just should keep faith with the way they're playing, because if they keep playing like this, the odds are they will get a goal. Well, they might have to bring on Chicharito to get it.
Well, you could see the reaction from Lopetegui. Such frustration. Can his team restore parity swiftly? They have it with their captain Jesus Navas. Now Ocampos. Run back by Torres. Can he keep this in? He can. And he wins a corner off Piqué.
As well as the brilliant goal, the finish by Luis Suarez, we should mention as well, I did briefly allude to it, but the cross by Semedo, excellent. Talked about how he, as a right footer, would have to cut inside onto his right. He didn't there.
Well, once again, Barcelona not looking too piece. It's now with Todibo.
And Sevilla are a big team. They've got a lot of tall players. Like Ocampos is a right winger. He's very unusual for a right winger because he's so physically powerful, yet skillful with it. He's an interesting player. And obviously Fernando, the central defenders, De Jong.
Well, Ter Stegen
Maybe Luuk de Jong can score, charge it down, and it bounces in off him.
He needs a break of some sort.
Yeah, he will score goals. He's just got to get one, and then the confidence will come and they'll float.
He clearly has the support of his manager.
Yeah, the fact that, as you say, what are we in game 8 now? He started, I think, every game. Maybe he missed one. Lovely play by the other De Jong, Frenkie. But yeah, the fact that Luuk de Jong hasn't scored yet for Sevilla, but Lopetegui keeps on picking him.
Happy with his contribution. It is, of course, a team game. This is Vidal for Frenkie de Jong. Swiftly on for Arthur. Wide for Semedo. Again, static, but Semedo's wriggled away from that challenge and picked out Suarez. Cut back for Arthur. Bent into the box, into the path of Vidal, and Barca double their lead.
Dalting into that advanced position. We're going to check it. I think there'll be a check for a possible offside, whether he did get ahead of the play, and that's what the referee, Mateo Laoz, is telling all the Sevilla players. Yes, we are going to check it. Oh, and maybe whether the ball went out here. Ooh, it didn't look like it did it? I think he's kept that in, and Semedo, again, did really well, because he had to do it all by himself. Yeah, I think Vidal got a touch there and probably wasn't offside from that look. We'll have to see it from a better angle. Yeah, certainly got a touch, Arturo Vidal. But interesting that in the build-up to that, Dembélé had switched flanks. You see him right there on the right side of the box. So Semedo didn't have any support. Normally, he would have, at some point here, passed the ball to Dembélé, but he had to keep it in all by himself. And he's onside, isn't he, because of the defender, is that Navas, I think, was a bit slow coming out. So that's good. Really playing.
Well, as you say, Andy, it looks as if it will stand.
And there's the roar from the crowd to confirm it. Yeah, the ball didn't go out, as Semedo did so well to keep it in. Great trickery from him, and then it wasn't offside against Arturo Vidal. is making a real case for himself, isn't he? A very influential half hour or so coming on in midweek against Inter Milan to really spark that comeback. And now he's scored again here, and he's got that, they call it in Spanish, llegada, the arrival. There's not really a direct English translation for it, but he knows how to time runs into the box to get onto crosses and to find space for himself.
Well, Sergio Roberto is still going, and he's fouled, so Barcelona have shooting range. Second caution of the match.
Clear yellow card for Carrizo. Pulling back Sergio Roberto, he took that for the team, but you wonder almost with Messi now going to be able to step up and take a free kick, whether it would have been safer to just let Sergio Roberto continue his run, because you've given Messi the ball now in a good position. He's been off target with one, he's not off target with many.
Well, of his extraordinary 36 goals in 37 appearances against Sevilla, 21 have come here at Camp Nou. To lie down and possibly block the low shot, and it comes from Messi, just too high.
Just too high. It grazed the top of the net on the way through. He's had two sighters now, and he'll be annoyed with himself that he hasn't been able to convert either of them. Yeah, it was wide actually as well, wasn't it? But Messi been fairly quiet so far. He does head him. More dangerous, playing their way into trouble there, Sevilla.
Well, this is Dembele running into the box. Ousmane Dembele cuts back and finishes brilliantly.
Superb. Dembele's been really good so far, and that is what nobody else in this squad can do. The incisiveness, the speed at which he can run with the ball, and the fact that he can shoot with both feet. Because when he's shaped to shoot with his left, the Sevilla defenders had to respect that. They had to be honest to think, OK, we've got to try and block this. And then he cuts onto his right foot and bought himself some extra space. Here, he's shaping to shoot left. Diego Carlos knows that Dembele can do that, so he had to go to ground. Most other players, you know, they've got one foot they will shoot from, and you will just show the player onto that foot. Dembele, you don't have that luxury, and as well.
Brilliant finish, and a real impact into the team tonight, with Griezmann on the bench and rewarding the faith shown in him by Ernesto Valverde. Barcelona could have been 3 down if Luke de Jong had taken his chances. Instead, they're 3 up.
I really, really hope this is a springboard for Dembele. It's good opening half hour. He played well as well against Inter from the bench without the same kind of impact. He's such an exciting player. He's so talented. He could be a devastating player for Barcelona. I've said for a while, I don't think Barca will win the Champions League without getting a major contribution from Dembele. Of course, Messi is amazing. Of course, Luis Suarez is a great goal scorer. But the further you go in that competition, you need more and more options. Dembele has got that unpredictability, that capability of conjuring something from nothing. And if he can start to produce this kind of performance regularly, it'll be massive for Barca.
Well, de Jong missed out, but Nolito couldn't punish. And now with Artur. And Dykes running. Campos got back, but he's working hard.
Yeah, come on, Leo. It's your turn now. Had a brilliant goal from Luis Suarez. Brilliant goal from Ousmane Dembele. Where are you?
Well, it's
everyone talks about this Leo Messi chap, but he's been quiet tonight. It's about time he livened up.
Andy, it's 8 games now without a goal, including international football for Leo Messi.
I don't believe you. Even if whatever stats you've got and however much you've corroborated them, I think you've made that up.
Well, he's got Griezmann on the bench. He's got to justify his position. Can he justify find the net tonight?
Yeah, he's playing for his place, is Messi. A lot of calls for him to be taken out.
Well, 3 goals in 8 minutes, and Barcelona, who were under pressure and underperforming, suddenly have complete control over this contest.
And it is through individual ability. It's rather than the teamwork. They themselves to this through pure brilliance on an individual level.
They made a conformity. Banega with the block.